Best friends, my name is Mark and you're watching Friendship with God, my dear best friends. And my dear best friends, we're gonna change up the content. Since you don't like my preaching, I'm gonna change up the content because I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on this YouTube channel just because you don't like my preaching. Today I want to talk to you about how did I make friends? How did I make how did I made so much friendship and relationship with Jesus, my dear best friends, because this is really important and for some kind of a, and that's actually a testimony. That's not actually like a normal Bible study that I wanna preach about, just like I'm doing all the time. I just wanna tell you how did I got up with the relationship with Jesus. Well, let's start. Let's start with that because it's very important that other people's testimonies are very important. That other people's life is very important. I give my life to Jesus since I was 3 years old. Because yeah, I was living in Europe and I had lots of difficulties in Europe because I'm an autistic man who lives right now in United States that you know that got so that got I don't know how to say that, but I had a really tough childhood in Poland, and I didn't really like it, and I gave my life to Jesus since I was 3 years old, but I was forgetting to pray. And right now that I'm going to church, that I'm gonna be involved in ministry, that I'm gonna be involved in young adult ministry, because right now I'm 25 years old. Right now I'm 25 years old. When I was a kid, there was no YouTube, there was no Spotify, there was that didn't exist. That didn't exist for a while, since I don't know, 2005 was YouTube, and then 2008, 2009 Spotify was created. So I had a really tough childhood because my parents in Poland, uh, I don't want to say that. It makes me angry, and it's just I just don't want to talk about it because I just deserved a very good childhood. But you know, you know how it was. You know how it was. Since you were listening to my Welcome to Mark's Bible study, yeah, that is an old name for my channel, Friendship with God. My dear best friends, we're gonna talk friendship with God. My dear best friends, this is what is gonna this is what's gonna this is what the name of this channel is going to be: Friendship with God. As you see my profile photo, Friendship with God. We're gonna talk about friendship with God. This is my this is my new channel. This is my new channel. I have 70 subscribers on it, and so far you don't like my preaching, so I will give some testimonies I will give you some testimonies before we actually gonna preach the Bible, because this is what I really wanted to do, to preach the Bible, and you, as audience, my subscribers, need to give me a chance to listen, to listen, have some fun, and have some get me some subscribers. And I want you to subscribe to my channel, because this is a really important thing that actually is for a lot of people. A lot of people that were parents have had tough childhoods. I don't blame other people that people had tough childhoods, but God doesn't see. God doesn't see the difficulty of. God sees the difficulties in you, and God sees the difficulties in your heart. Satan is Satan is trying to destroy everything you have, trying to destroy your relationships, trying to destroy your friendships, trying to destroy your family and all that stuff. He's a complete liar, and he's a complete deceiver, and he's a complete and just like I said, he's talking nonsense all the time to destroy other people's relationships, because it's really important to understand that people need friends. People need friends. People need God. People need to be free. People need to be free from abuse and drug addiction and sexual immorality and all that kind of a thing. I was just I was just having problems with problems with somebody in the family who was an alcoholic, who didn't really control himself, and teachers who don't control themselves, and therapists that they didn't knew anything about the spectrum of autism, which was kind of hard for me to understand other people, to be friends with other people. I was bullied at school. I was it's just so nerve-wracking, and it's just so rare that you've been treated like this in the past, my dear best friends. That was just out of the blue, and I didn't even notice that somebody would I would live with somebody like this, and would somebody like this in Poland, and it's just so hard to talk about it. It is just so hard to talk about it. It's for me also very hard to forgive those people, how they treated me in Poland. It's very hard to forgive. One time when I was like 12 years old, I was going to public school. They didn't know a thing about autism. They didn't know a thing about autism, and I was bullied, and I almost went to juvenile detention center because they accused.
Mark, you don't tell stuff like that on Friendship with God. It's not about that. It's about God's word.
Excuse me, excuse me for that. Excuse me for that. Is really about God. Is really about me having a testimony with almost a testimony with God. I have nothing else to say, but the thing is that I had a hard life back in the past, and it's just so hard for me to explain that. I don't want to get out of track. I just want to talk about God, because God means life to me, and my family means life to me, and my friends mean life to me, and all those other things that I was going through, and I was and God was protecting me all the time. God was protecting me all the time since I was little, because I accepted Jesus Christ since I was 3 years old. So So that was yeah. So that was a great. So that was a lesson for me that I done what should not have done, because I was just a kid, right? I was just a kid with no experience, and it was just me and God protected me in lot of ways, and seriously, uh I was and I and ser- and seriously, it was really hard for me. It is really hard for me to explain all the stuff what happened to me in the past. Is not very exciting. I don't think you would like it. I don't think you would like it for me to talk about, to rant about people who really had absurd minds to treat me like this. I don't think you should listen to it. So I don't think we should talk about it. My duty is to talk about. My duty is to talk about God, because God means a life to me. Just like I said, I'm going to church. I'm going to a new church with lots of young adults that are my age, because I'm 25 years old right now, and it's 2026 right now, and it's 2026. Uh, and my dear best friends, this is really, really exciting for me. I got accepted to Heartland College. I got, and God did a lot of things for me. I went to a transition program in high school. My dear best friends, because I have a late start, because I was really life behind yeah, before, and that was really where rare happening, my dear best friends. God is good. God forgive me for has been forgiven me, and he gave me a chance to live as a young adult, to live as a young adult, to have to have friends and girlfriend and a girlfriend, and all those other stuff. But lots of testimonies are about other people's life and other people's past life, and seriously, I don't want to get into that, because I'm gonna get really angry at this. So I don't wanna, I don't wanna risk it to really get angry about this. Seriously, let's leave that topic alone. And seriously, seriously, when I was seriously, I just don't want to say it. Okay, I just don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to say it, because uh, seriously, this is really about God, my dear best friends. This is really about God, and God is good. God is yeah, God had forgiven me. I've been born again since I was just like I said, since I was 3 years old, in a very young age. I was born again, my dear best friends, and seriously, yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you so much for joining me in this first video of of my own testimony about Jesus. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, check out my other channels as well. Don't forget, we are adding new videos every single day. Probably there's not gonna be no preaching, my dear best friends, but there are gonna be like testimonies going on, maybe there are gonna be like testimonies about God going on my dear best friends. Maybe I will put some like scriptures. I will put because I am trying to preach the whole Bible, and I'm trying to preach the whole Bible, and if that doesn't interest you, I completely understand that. So thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.